Well folks, we made it to Mount Mitchell and it's a little windy, so sorry for the microphone. Luna's first time at Mount Mitchell. It is October 30th of 2023 and it's Luna's birthday, her second birthday. And the first thing she wanted to do this morning was go up a super curvy road and take vomit medicine before she woke up, or before she got ready this morning. But our first hike of today is of course going up to the top of Mount Mitchell here. And then we're gonna do a repeat of a hike we did back in 2022. Mount Mitchell, highest peak east of the Mississippi River at 6,684 feet. Put my hat on as tight as it goes, so hopefully I don't lose it today. So that's Clingman's Peak right over there. Not to be confused with Clingman's Dome over there, which it's a little bit cloudy today. You can kind of see mountains off in the distance. Luckily we didn't come up here when it's snowy, minus the fact that I think it's closed when it's snowy. But we're going to be hiking over the Mount Craig there first, and after Mount Craig will be Big Tom. Check out those clouds and how fast they're going over us. Pretty windy day today. Make for a pretty epic time lapse if we wanted to stay up in the cold that long, but I don't think we do. So we'll be going down Deep Gap Trail. And although we are past peak foliage up here, it doesn't really matter anyway because it's mostly evergreen trees. Spruce trees if I remember correctly. So you just gotta not slip on pine needles rather than leaves. I believe it should be about a 3-mile hike today out and back, but we'll see how far we end up going. As I mentioned the last time we came through here, this is one of our favorite hikes. Not just along the Blue Ridge Parkway, but one of our favorite hikes we've done thus far. So one thing to keep in mind if you're doing this trail is you start at the top, work your way down, but you kind of go up and down between the different peaks along this ridge line. So just keep that in mind, conserving your energy. And that would be Mount Craig dead ahead. Make our way up there first. I believe Deanna was picking berries last time we were through here and eating them. A little past season for that now. Yeah, this is day one of a week-long vacation in the area, so assuming we're up to it and the weather behaves, we're hoping to do a lot more hiking, exploring some new places we haven't seen before. Already had to shed a layer. It's chilly and windy, but we still have some decent tree cover around us right now, so just a little bit of a breeze getting through. There's a wee bit of rock scrambling, and Luna will demonstrate how difficult it is. Right on up. No big deal for this pup at all. Pretty smooth rock faces. She's getting up and down without slipping or anything. I'm more worried about Deanna being pulled down than Luna. She wants to keep on going. Quite a section so far. Decent amount of trees all the way around us. And here's the peak right here. I don't see an elevation on there. Here we go. 6,663 feet. For Loch Craig, 1860 to 1924. Now that we just visited Mount Craig, we're gonna go over the Big Tom. Named after Big Tom. Now to go back down, before we go back up, Luna, Take it slow. It's like, I'm a Galgo, I'm fast. I think we actually had a lunch there one time, the last time we were here. Little cubby hole. Ooh. Definitely a fairly rocky area, so be careful with what shoes you choose to wear. I don't know which is the best way for Luna. And I should say Luna and Deanna combination. Now I'm made it over the Big Tom. A little bit shorter at 6,580 feet. Mount Craig, Mount Mitchell, truck, dog, Deanna. Anna, what do you think? Think it's been a little windy here?
A little bit.
A little bit. I'm gonna duck pretty far down under here. As my backpack's getting caught. And the Luna brakes. Well, one thing we didn't anticipate is a few steep sections with ropes. I guess we didn't read enough about this trail before we came here. If it was just Deanna and I, we'd probably try to conquer it, but with this Luna girl and her tugging, don't want her to slip or something, and I'm sure she'd be able to make her way back up, but just holding on to her while scaling up and down there would probably be a little difficult. So we're just going to turn around here. Just made a little past Mount or Big Tom around here, but now we got to hike up that. Whew. So yeah, I didn't make it much further than we did last time. Well, last time we didn't have a pup with us, so we probably could have made it last time. But I also think rain was coming in last time, so we had to turn around. If you're not used to elevation, try to acclimate yourself before you come this trail. Made it back to Big Tom.
Yeah.
I gotta go right up Mount Craig and back up Mount Mitchell. Yep. Like I said earlier though, this trail itself isn't really that long. I mean, you can take a 6-mile loop if you keep on going down the trail with the ropes on it, but I'm imagining it's probably about 3 miles-ish from where we hiked to and back total. But very, very rocky. It's not for inexperienced hikers. I would say you have to be, you had to have been out hiking before probably, before you tried to tackle this. Then there's probably some kids in sandals hiking this too, so you never know. Made it back up to Mount Craig. It's getting warmer with the sun coming out. So you can see very much past peak, but there are still some yellows and oranges and very few reds down there. Not very much green besides the evergreens. That is a pretty sweet view of Mount Mitchell and our F350. Now down Mount Craig so we can go up Mount Mitchell. Rocky, rocky, rocky. Little Rudy, mostly rocky. Now to make our way back up Mount Mitchell. I believe this is the most stairs along this trail, at least if you're coming from Mount Craig. I've not went the other direction yet. The crazy part is we're staying at Buck Creek Campground, about 55 minutes away from here. High of 78 degrees there. Gonna be in the 50s up here today. But we wanted to head up here. It's gonna be the warmest day of the week. Tomorrow it's gonna be a high of 50 or something around Buck Creek, so I imagine I'd be in the 30s up here. We didn't quite prepare for 30s, we prepared for 40s and 50s as far as hiking goes. So we'll see how many other trails we can get done this week.